English traders has been present in Malay waters since the 17th century. Until the arrival of British European powers became fully apparent in the non-Federated States, before the mid-19th century, interests in the region were predominantly economical, with little interest in territorial control. Already the most powerful colonizer in India, they were looking to Southeast Asia for new resources. The growth of the Chinese trade with British increased the company's desire for bases in the area. Various islands were used for this purpose, but the first permanent acquisition was Penang, leased from the Sultan of Kedah in 1786. This followed soon after the leasing of the block of territory on the mainland of Penang, known as the Province Vassili. In 1795, during the Napoleonic Wars, the British, with the consent of the Netherlands, occupied Dutch Malacca, fostered possible French interests in the area. During the 19th century, the Malay Sultans aligned themselves to the British Empire due to the benefits of association with the British and the belief in superior British colonization. A different governing arrangement was established with non-federated states that were more independent of the British-controlled Federated Malay States. Siam continuously controlled the northern states of Kedah, Terengganu, Kelantan and Perlis until a 1909 treaty between Perlis and Siam placed those states under British influence. The Sultan of those states refused to join the Federation, but they did accept the British advisors. Unlike the resident, the advisors had no executive powers, relied on diplomacy with the Sultan for policy matters. The southern states of Johor also remained relatively independent of British influence until 1909, where the Sultan accepted a British financial advisor with wide-ranging powers. Thus, by 1914, the Malay Peninsula was composed of 10 political entities: the Straits Settlements, 4 Federated Malay States and the 5 Unfederated Malay States. The non-Federated Malay States are located on the strategic sea lane that exposes it to the global trade and various cultures. The rubber industry got off to a slow start in Asia and didn't really blossom until Brazilian rubber merchants tried to corner the market in 1905 and raised the rubber prices high enough so that the plantation owners in Asia could make a profit. By 1915, 3 million acres of land was devoted to the rubber in Asia. An increasing inflow of migrants from China attracted by the opportunity in trade and as a wage labor force for the burgeoning production of export commodities such as gold and tin. The ingenious people also engaged in commercial production such as rice and tin, but remained basically within a subsistence economy and were reluctant to offer themselves as a permanent wage labor. Overall, the production was relatively small in volume and technologically undeveloped. So in 1946, Malayan Union was formed with all the 10 entities in it. Don't forget to like